name is Taylor Dowdle, and I've been a member of Trinity since I was very, very young. I ended up going to preschool here and Sunday school, so very early beginning with Trinity. Trinity really taught me what it means to be a servant leader, especially from a young age in Sunday school. You know, when you start to find opportunities to volunteer within the organization, and especially find mentorship within the adults. Sunday school, I was a participant as a student, but also when I aged out of the program, coming back into the Sunday school classroom to help out on Sunday mornings, and also then when transitioning into middle school, participating in way student ministries. You're that student in the beginning, and then as you start to age up, you learn what it means to be a mentor as a result of the example set by the adults and the high school students in the program as well. I think Trinity's life-giving abundance really comes at the core of the mentorship, whether that's in the mentorship of the adults that serve within the student ministries, or it's the adults that kids see on Sunday mornings, just checking in and asking how things are going, whether it's pastors that are walking beside the youth. It shows real mentorship, and it shows that there's always someone walking beside you, wherever your journey is in your own faith, and that God's always walking beside you with that. Trinity, as a mentor in and of itself, really teaches us what compassion means. It means showing others that you're listening and that you're present and you're walking beside them on their journey. I'm learning day by day that there's different ways that Trinity is building each of us youth up and young adults up to really become those people walking beside. I think there's two different ways that Trinity has really showed me who I'm becoming, and also in setting an example for others in their own journeys, in two areas being both as a servant leader and then also with just compassion and storytelling, because I think the first thing that comes to mind is for our student ministries, all of our mission trips. It immediately teaches you what it means to be a servant leader and how to help others. And then also in the service programs that Trinity offers with Neighborhood Youth Alliance, Neighbors in Need, those really showed me what it meant to come alongside others. And then also in terms of learning the power of storytelling and really hearing others' stories and listening to those. I think the affirmation of baptism programs and confirmation, it really teaches you to listen to others' stories, and then also gives you the power to share your own and find the meaning of God within those. I think for our church in particular, the pastors really stand out as a mentor because they're ones that have walked beside the youth, whether it's on Sunday mornings or even just visiting the student ministries. And also for me, when my dad passed away, I really experienced one of the pastors coming beside us and really walking with us in that journey at the moment that the grief happened. And so that for me has been real mentorship and seeing what it means to have compassion and leadership. One of the most impactful stories from my experience with the student ministries was actually when we helped out at a homeless shelter down in Seattle. And at first, it was this awesome experience to be able to serve with the adults in the program, with the students in the program, and really come together and find the meaning in that service. But it actually ended up being such a transformational experience as I ended up serving someone that I went to high school with and really meeting people across those cultural divides and those economic divides, and really coming together to find meaning and tell stories, and really learn how you might be serving someone, but you end up getting so much out of that experience and being served as well. One of the greatest takeaways that I've learned by being a part of Trinity is just the importance of multi-generational relationships, seeing that serving in Mexico, seeing that every week at Net, and just the power of the adults' compassion and love on the youth, because they're the ones that set the examples, and they're the ones that build young leaders into returning that service to other youth, and really a ripple effect of compassion. I think my biggest challenge to Trinity would be adults saying hello and checking in with the youth on Sunday mornings, and just seeing how they're doing, learn their names, encourage them to be those servant leaders, and provide opportunities for them to step up and practice. They might not have all the skills, they might not know, the full meaning of compassion and grace yet, but by setting those examples, by saying hi, you're starting that first step towards really creating and building servant leaders.